వచ్చిందా? हाँ जी. Right. Hi aspirants, I'm Ramesh, Senior Faculty Economy. Today I opted to start Group 2 English Medium Economy. That is, first of all, we take Indian economy, right? With reference to economy, we have numerous rumors that the subject is not understood well, right? But in practice, it seems very easy. Why? Because economy should be dealt not only with the subject but also with the basics. Basics and the subject must go like hand in glove. In such a way, measures should be taken. Generally, not only state, throughout the nation also, we have the problem in economy. The problem is this subject is having fundamentals. So, without unearth the hidden meaning of the fundamentals, we can't move forward. If you wanted to get passion in this subject, you must have fundamentals, right? So, especially in my class, you need to have two things. One is basics and subject. So, Indian economy useful not only civil aspirants but also state aspirants, maybe Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. That's why I opted to start Indian economy, right, with fundamentals. Wherever fundamentals affected, then we will be very comfortable in that, no doubts. So today I opted to allocate time for fundamentals, right? Then I can move towards lessons. So first word you see, for example, the word, right? Right. So generally, before getting clarity over fundamentals, if you start the subject, you may subject it to irritation, anxiety. The reason behind this, around 90% of the aspirants are non-economics. That is the problem. So they are in a crisis in reading. For example, you see, you take the word economy, right? Economy. Okay. Maybe Indian economy, AP economy, Telangana economy, American economy, Indian economy, right? So we need to concentrate on the word which is economy first of all. Then only move into Indian economy, right? So of course the word seems simple, but we have a considerable information in this word itself. You see, for example, here, to right? Good. Then residual one is service, isn't it? Service. So both entitled to satisfy our wants from morning to night. That is the capacity of the economy. For example, you're listening my class, which is commander service. For example, I am writing on the board with pen. That is goods, right? So here goods are visibles, right? Goods are visibles. Goods are touchables. Goods are touchables, and goods providing satisfaction. Satisfaction. I think it's clear. So we are having three features for goods. On the same line, if you unearth the meaning of service, right? Okay. Also having three. For example, you see visible, invisible, then touchable, untouchable, then satisfaction, same. Satisfaction, same. I think it's clear. Yes. It is understood that both are good and service giving satisfaction. That's why our breathing, our life, our standard of living, our life expectancy, our happiness, everything linked with the word economy. Either believe or not, doesn't matter. It's true. For example, you see Indians migrate to US. The reason is US economy is the stronger economy than Indian economy, isn't it? Right? That's why people who are having weak economy simply migrate to other countries which are having stronger economies. It is understood that people moving from country to country because of the weakness of their economy. That is the main problem. I think it's clear. Yes. That's why you see here economy. Indian economy, American economy. Indian economy moving for American economy. The people especially. Why? Because they are having strong goods and services. So it is understood that if you wanted to get happiness, if you wanted to get good rank in happiness index, if you want to get good rank in human resource development, that is HDI, okay, so you need to have a strong economy. I think it's clear. So it is understood that the word economy seems simple, but we have a considerable meaning. The meaning is good and service. So morning to night, we are dealt with goods and services. All visible items just we are using, all invisible items we are using in order to satisfy our wants. So the people desire, the people want simply satisfied by the economy. That's why the subject economics having noble. I think it's here. Yes. So far we dealt first word. What is this? Economy. I think it's here. Economy constitute both visibles and invisibles. Okay. Next we move into a second word. Right. Okay. Right. Economy finish. Right. So in one word, if I say the happiness of the people simply lies in economy. So you must energize the economy. You should try to produce more goods and services. Not only quantity but also quality. You see your economy, having goods and goods and services. Okay, right? Not only quantity, but also quality is very important. In such a way, measures should be taken. Right? For example, if you produce required quantity of goods in your country, you can eliminate price rise. No price rise, no inflation. For example, goods are available with a rational price, appropriate price, a reasonable price, people purchase, people get enjoyment, isn't it? Right? Okay. So Then quality. What is the need of quality? Yes. So qualitative goods only exported. You can't avoid the exports. Why we can't avoid the exports? Why? Because here every country, right, giving limited goods only. Means neither a country nor a person self-sufficient in the world. Isn't it? Are you understood? Right? That's why we need to depend on others. That's all. Neither a country nor a person self-sufficient. It is true. That's why you can't avoid the exports. You can't avoid the imports. For example, scarce goods, right, must be imported. Surplus goods must be exported. So you can't exist without international trade. For example, if your country providing all goods and services what you want, no problem, you need not depend upon others, you need not have a right to trade, but it is highly impossible. I think it's here. Yes. So here first word economy, goods and services, and economy, right, yes, goods and services, okay, needed to be tackled two things. One is quantity, second one is quality. Okay, quantity means domestic economy, quality means international economy. I think it's here. Yes. So that's why here. So far we dealt economy, goods, services, quantity, quality, everything over. Right? So the main problem in our subject, they can use the terms, but they can't unearth the hidden meaning of the word. That is the problem we are facing. That's why 90% of the non-economics aspirants are facing untold hardships in economy. That is the main problem. But economy is the easier subject when you observe the subject with fundamentals. Okay, that's why in my class especially, right, okay, I can write okay, add fundamentals with the subject to get clarity, and you need to have a passion in the subject, interest in the subject. Why? Because, right, it is a decider. Economy is the decider, right? For example, Telangana around right 150 marks. For example, AP, even though 75 marks, syllabus equals to above 150 marks. I think it's clear. That's why here it is understood that with reference to civils, I need not tell. Why? Because right, a crucial role. In prelims, its role is crucial, mains role is crucial, and yes, even interview also majority of the questions asked on economy. I think it's here. That's why it is the crucial subject. That's why we need to observe not only right subject but also right fundamentals. So far, just I dealt that is right the word economy. I think it's clear. Yes. Okay. Of course, with reference to English medium, just I use simpler words. You need not bother about the language, right? Okay. And I maintain the language right in English only, right? Okay. That's why no bilingual, right? No Telugu. Why? Because here, so in the, with reference to question paper, right? Generally, question paper initially prepared in right English medium that can be converted into Telugu by the lecturers, but English medium lecturers only convert it. I think it's here. Yes, come to the point. So just so far I dealt the first word. What is that? That is economy. I think it's here. Yes. Now we move into a second right word. That is right economic system. Economic system. Isn't it? System. So previously I dealt economy. Now economic system. So economy, economic system, both these words seem alike. Okay, but we have a clarity. Yes, clear cut difference we have. So what is the difference which we have between these two words? Right, must be eliminated. Right. Okay, come to the point. Here economy. I think it's here. Economy we dealt it is equals to goods and services. So what are the right requirements of goods and services? Because just our desires, wants are satisfied by the goods and services from morning to night. Okay, accepted. Accepted. Then economic system. Economic system means here, okay, economy management. The management of economy, named as economic system. Management. Right? Just I have to give an example to get a clarification, to eliminate irritation. You see here. For example, you see here management. Okay. For example, economy means goods and services. Goods and services are managed by the private people. Private people. Let us imagine. It means goods and services are produced by the private people. Let us imagine. Okay. So what we call it as, right? It is capitalistic system. Capitalistic system. Right? So capitalistic system is the system in which only private people can produce goods and services. I think it's clear? Yes. So this system developed by Mr. Adam Smith. According to Mr. Adam Smith, who is treated as father of economics, his opinion, right? Private people only produce goods and services. Why? Because they are having full control on production process, full clarity on production process, right? Full command over production process. That's why private people only produce qualitative goods. That is his opinion. I think it's clear. This is capitalistic system. Okay. Second one. If goods and services produced by the government, let us imagine it is the socialistic system. Socialistic system. Socialistic system is the system in which goods and services are produced by the government itself. Government itself. Okay. So this is developed by Mr. Karl Marx. Karl Marx. First one, Adam Smith, father of economics. Karl Marx, father of socialistic system. According to socialist system, goods are produced by the government. Right? Why? Because when private people produce, okay, they grab the profits, they enjoy the profits. They don't bother about the poverty, they don't bother about the unemployment, they don't bother about the inequality. That's why private is not good. It is stated by Mr. Karl Marx. For example, government produces. What happens? Welfare of the people is promoted by the government. This is the concept of Mr. Karl Marx. I think it's here. Yes. So next one is third. If goods are produced by both, it is mixed economic system, which is developed by J.M. Keynes. According to J.M. Keynes, who is named as father of macroeconomics, who is named as father of modern economics, right? Okay, according to Mr. Keynes, okay, his opinion, private people grab the profits, government people, yes, if government produces, no qualitative goods are produced. Generally inferior goods are produced. Okay, that's why these two economic systems are not good. The intermediary system between these two is the right, okay, mixed. I think it's clear. Yes. So according to Mr. J.M. Keynes, mixed economic system is the best economic system. Why? Because here both private and government entitled to produce goods and services. Checks and balances. If private produce, what happens? They grab the profits. They don't bother about the poverty. Whereas in the case of government can't produce qualitative goods. That's why two systems are not good. The intermediary system, which is mixed system, mixed economic system is the best economic system, which was propounded by Mr. J.M. Keynes. I think it's clear. Yes. So far I dealt economy, first word. Second one is economic system. Okay, I think it's clear. Yes. So here it is understood that ours is the mixed economic system. Okay. So India following mixed economic system. Right. So capitalistic system. Okay. Then socialistic system. Okay, mixed economic system. These are the economic systems which are present globally. Soon after independence, India adopted the beautiful economic system, which is mixed, which was propounded by Mr. J.M. Keynes. I think it's clear. Yes. So that's why in our India, not only private people but also government entitled to produce goods and services. It is the best system over others. I think it's clear. Okay, for example, you see soap. You take soap. For example, Little soap, private. Mysore sandal soap, government. Right? I think it's clear. For example, car. Maruti Suzuki, government participation with the Suzuki. Toyota, right, private. So in our India, government sector also involved in production process. Why government needed in production process? For example, whenever private people cheat the people, whenever private people grab the profits, whenever private people raise the price, whenever private people are following inappropriate rules and regulations, then government acts like check. That's why Mr. J.M. Keynes opted towards that is mixed economic system. I think it's clear. Yes. So it is understood that, right? So far I dealt economy, finish. Economic system also finish. India following which system? Mixed economic system. Good. Right. Now we enter into third word. Right. Okay. Right. It is economic problem. Third word, economic problem. Economic problem. I think it's clear. Yes. So what is the economic problem? What is economic problem? Right. Okay. Yes. Now is to be discussed later. Okay. Right. So just so far just I dealt two words. One is economy. The residual one, that is economic system. Both were dealt. Okay. So that's why here we are going to first understand the vocabulary which is present in the subject. Then only we move into the chapters. First chapter we are going to deal national income, that is also fundamental. But before that national income, Yes, we have a precious terms, right, to be dealt. Okay, I think it's here. Yes, in next class, right? Okay, thank you.